Oh, I
is
see.
you got it.
I see an hotel. There's a couple hotels.
The
Oh,
block
I
to
see.
the east of Euro Goodies.
I see
Block
an
to the
hotel.
east of
There's a couple
Euro
hotels.
Goodies. The block to
Yeah,
the
but you see,
east
there's
of
two
Euro
hotels
Goodies.
there. There's a second hotel. Oh,
Um,
wait, that's
you,
not a hotel, is it?
no, no,
Oh,
hang on. Sorry, I'm adjusting
there's only one
sound.
hotel, is there, right? It doesn't matter. I found an hotel. This is where
And
I'm gonna
hotel,
spawn.
not the
And
garage one, the small one.
how do you do it again? Is it F12 or
F9.
F9? Magdeburg
There
discovered.
was an echo for a second. Hopefully, there's not anymore.
Start your engines, my ass. I'm getting the
Sunlight
fuck
sent a
out.
representative, I guess.
Representative.
Yeah,
That's
I'll,
fuck.
I'll take.
LTEC.
Well, welcome to the stream. Um, Sorry it's taking me so long to ramp this up. You guys are stalking
No
us.
Christian today?
Okay, what do I wanted to do a thing. Christian might be on a little later. Um, he has to go to a dinner for work.
Oh.
I want the H shifter because I have the camera up today. Let's see, H shifter. I don't know why I want to choose a power mode. No, I don't want the Volvo. I want the Scania shifter though. All right, does that do what I want it to do? Let's see, 3, 6, low, high. Yep, perfect. Good, 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 good. So welcome. Ah, that's what the oh. Suddenly got banned for profanity, and it's a 3-month ban. Wow. Man, you know, there's so many other people doing such bullshit stuff on the server. It's amazing that something like that could get you banned for so long.
I can't fucking believe anyone would get banned for profanity.
Sunlight, I'm
Fucking
sorry to hear that,
believable.
because that's complete bull. But
That's complete bull
I'm sorry
fucking
to hear
shit.
that, because I've gotten rammed before, and people have only gotten 3-day bans for that, so those are a lot more
Oh yeah, whatever happened
malicious.
to the jackass that rammed me?
Oh, I don't know. There's still no racing components here. Are you
That twat.
serious? Gosh. Well, we have someone to hang out with us here as Sunlight hangs out on the stream.
Oh, is Sunlight actually on the stream? How come he can't just like jump in? Can he jump in the voice chat?
Yeah, Sunlight would like want to.
Sunlight, get in the voice chat.
Is the event not running still? I think it is until the 17th. I hope so. Isn't that yeah, it's still going, right?
You're up too,
I
right?
got 3 more to do. Oh, it ends Sunday, June 17th. Yeah, I'm in Euro 2. Sorry, we're in Euro 2. But yeah,
You were
we
in Euro
actually
2?
we are. We were and we still are. Ugh, man. This is where Sunlight and I ended last time too, a few weeks ago. There's just no jobs of racing components out of here, so we're gonna have to hop over maybe to Hanover or something and maybe make our way back towards France where you were to see if we can pick up something.
Well, actually, I was in the UK, not France.
Oh, eh.
I was like, all right, so
There's lots of choices to Hanover. I'm gonna try Hanover. There's plenty of choices. I'm sure you won't fail.
all right, so where are you? I'm at Magdeburg right now.
Yeah, I am too. I'm picking out a job from the hotel. I'm going over to Euro Goodies to pick up watermelons. Ah,
Euro
Alteric doesn't
goodies, huh?
have any map extensions, so okay. So
Okay, where are we going?
we'll try to stay in Germany. Maybe work our way. No expansion, so I got to think about this. We can go to Paris.
Hey, how
In
about
Dijon. We're going to Hanover.
we're,
Hanover. Do you
we're
have
going to
Hanover?
Hangover?
Hangover. Yeah, we're going to Hangover.
I
Are
don't know if
you?
I have that.
Oh, you should. It's a pretty short distance.
Yes, I do. There we go. It's really short. Holy crap. I have used plastics. All right, begin
You got
delivery.
it? Use plastics? Yeah. Let's go pick up. All right, to Euro Goodies we go.
So yeah, X-Plane in VR is freaking awesome.
Yeah, I think I actually did. I try it? Actually, I don't know if I tried it
I
or
think
not.
you, I think you did. Well,
You were
oh shit, I
kicked.
got kicked from the damn server for not using headlights. Oh, you dick bastards.
Hey, stop using profanity.
Fuck that.
What's up, Sunlight?
I'll never fucking never stop using profanity.
Never fucking stop using profanity. Right.
Yeah, fuck that.
Uh,
Now that I've worn that joke out. So Sunlight is in here.
I
Hey,
didn't quite hear
Sunlight. How do you do? It's been a while.
that. Banned, I guess?
Yeah, why is that? Because you swore. Did you say damn?
he said Dickens.
He said
Darn.
Dickens? like Greg's word Dickens?
Is that where I got that from?
Yeah.
I thought that was no. I knew that a long time ago.
He
That's
used to say
that's a
hot
one in the
dicky.
old
That was
playbook.
his thing.
Yeah. Not Dickens. Dickens. Yeah. You're right. Dickens is Greg's.
Dickens?
I attribute
like-
that to Greg. No,
Like that's stupid. Okay. I gotta get my contract again.
oh right, we have to wait for you. I'll just kind of chill here, drink my Coke.
Alright, here we go. Oh, no, now I got empty pallets. How exciting. You know, couldn't they have picked a little bit... Oh, I have a delivery pending. Alright, so I guess it's already working.
It should, because if you did the contract, you should still have
Alright, what's
Should
headlights
save it.
again? So I don't get
L.
kicked. L?
Press it twice. Make sure you got the headlights on, because it's parking lights then headlights.
I hit L. Is that on?
It should light up the ground. It should be pretty.
I don't really see it. Oh, there it goes. Okay, it's because my truck wasn't started.
Oh yeah. You gotta do that too. All right, we'll wait for you to come over and pick up your load of what? Used plastics?
Yep. I'm not at Euro Goodies. I'm at, like, Cell Plan, I think it's called.
Oh, you're at Cell Plan?
Yeah.
All right.
Only a company named Cell Plan would have empty pallets for a $3,900 delivery.
This is some hot pallets.
Oh, you'd be proud of me. I backed right into the space.
There you go, like a pro.
Honestly, I thought DCS the other day was so much fun. We got to do that again.
That was good. Yeah. I needed to tweak the mission first though.
Okay.
But for what it's worth, it actually went pretty well.
Honestly, the mission wasn't that bad. It was a little fucked up, but
Well,
we
it was
were
because our
able to-
tanker decided not to do anything and just decided to... I don't even know if it landed on the carrier, if it just spawned on the carrier, it was just sitting there the whole time.
didn't we spawn it in flight? Or no?
I can't remember. Oh, that wasn't red. Just in time for you.
Thank you, Aztec.
You got it?
Oh, go ahead.
No. One of you guys lead.
All right.
One of
Fine.
you. Follow the red line.
I'll be the stunt pony.
The stunt pony.
Speaking of which, did you hear about Justify? Triple Crown winner.
No.
Second Triple Crown winner since 1968.
And what is this?
Happened over the weekend. Greg and me and Christian were at the air show, and we went to get wings after him. While we were there, this horse won the Triple Crown.
Oh. Well, there you have it.
People were freaking out. It was pretty cool.
Oh boy. So yeah, welcome back. It's been a few weeks. It's been a long few weeks. The last 2 weeks were pretty rough. I'll have to explain that. Was the week before that, I was traveling, so see, I haven't really done one of these in almost a month. And amazingly, the event's still going on. It does end this weekend though, so hopefully we can pick something up.
How
at
slow are you
Hanover.
guys going? I'm going 40 miles an hour.
You and your Imperial units. That's 60K. Yeah, I'm going like 55 now, so you should hit the gas.
It's amazing how big of a delta 20 mile per hour is in trucks.
Yeah. These aren't Super Hornets.
They don't need to be Super Hornets. Honestly, though, as far as fighters go, Super Hornets are not that fast.
Not compared to the predecessor, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's a funny story. The last 2 weeks we were trying to chase down our pup who actually got loose on Memorial Day evening while we were 2 hours away from the house, so we had to like rush home and start looking for him. And we actually spent the first 2 days like us and the neighbors were trying to catch him, but he was like really scared, and apparently he can jump 6-foot fences. Like fences over my head. Which I couldn't jump either, so that's why we couldn't catch him the first 2 days. It's amazing that he still had that much energy to keep running. Here comes the car. So I spent the first...
Sheep frog lol stick? Boo fuck 113?
What?
His name was Boo fuck 113.
I pronounce it as Buffick.
No. Not in my book.
So anyway...
Pardon the totally justified interruption.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I mean, basically what it came down to was 12 days of us trying to, like, track him down after getting a phone call from a neighbor saying, yeah, he, like, ran down our street, and he's, like, in this yard now, and we, like, jump in our car, go over there and look around the neighborhood nearby the house that he was spotted at. He's not there. And then finally last Saturday at, like... Where are you going?
I'm taking the scenic route.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah, I forgot you could do that. And then finally, Saturday morning at like 9 o'clock in the morning, I get a phone call about him just laying in the front yard somewhere nearby. And at this point, I mean, it's a good thing for us, but not for him. But he was like really out of it, like really tired and dehydrated. So we had water for him, which is good. But the reason it was bad was like, well, obviously dehydration is bad, but it was good because he wasn't running anymore. So we were able to finally catch him, bring him in, and took him to a vet, and he just had some cut paws and a cut eye, which are both pretty much healed now. And yeah, so it was like basically 12 days of absolute chaos and shock and depression that finally ended last Saturday. So yeah, that's why I hadn't streamed the past 2 weeks. Just mine was elsewhere, obviously.
Panic.
It was absolutely. It was a weird combination of just feeling like shit and panicking and being stressed continuously. It's a feeling like no other, and I don't want to go back to it anytime soon or ever. But he's doing well. He's back on a regular diet now. Who knows what he was eating for 2 weeks? Probably nothing good.
Squirrels.
Probably rabbits. There's so many rabbits around here. Honestly. So yeah, but now I'm back. I mean, I first
Ooh.
streamed again last weekend. That is a crazy corner there. I don't know how you made it
Uh-oh.
around there without tipping over.
Well, I think my luck's about to run out.
Nah, just killed.
No, like I literally am out of gas.
Are you coasting? Oh look,
Yeah.
green light.
Well, you missed a turn because the fuel station seems to be.
Oh, it is over
the
to
right.
the right. Yeah.
Shit, there's not one near where I'm going.
If you go up to the end of the block and take a right, I think there's a fuel station up there.
Because I see like the flag. Is it close to the flag?
No, it's around the block. If you go,
So if I take a right
and then another right.
and then another right.
Yeah.
All right. Let me see if I can
I am
make
only
that
at
before
half
I
a tank,
deliver.
though. Yeah, you might want to make
Why
sure.
wouldn't there be? Couldn't I fill up at a service station?
Oh, it's green. Duh. Whoops. No.
Doesn't
I
that
mean,
work? No.
no, but no, it doesn't. Never mind.
Fuck.
It does if you F7 enter. They give you a little bit of fuel, some pity fuel.
Oh boy. All right, this guy's gonna get pissed. Yeah, shut the fuck up, you dingle
There's
bell.
no one here.
Oh, I see the fuel station.
All right.
I should be able to make it. I think. It was probably stupid for me not to just drop off the load while I was right there, but
Not really. I mean, you spend a lot of fuel backing up, and this guy is
Yeah,
not gonna
but-
wait for me.
but I already screwed up the whatever. Goes to shit. If I make it, I make it. If I don't, then F7 enter. F7 enter just puts you at the closest repair shop, right? Or
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, and it gives you fuel if you're out. This guy
Honestly,
is not
like-
gonna wait for me. Like, all right, fine. I see how it is. Just eat my truck.
Nom 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 nom.
Take a guess how much this tank's gonna cost me.
1,000 euros.
Oh yeah, 1,200. It's not cheap gas. Come on, racing components, anyone? Yes, there we go.
1351.
Oh.
However, I will say that was the fastest pump I've ever seen in my entire life. So that's what you're paying for, is the speed of the pump.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, these are all going to like DLC areas. Well,
Oh,
is
this guy
it?
better
Well,
not-
is this?
He better not ram me. He better
Is
not ram
Poznan?
me.
Poznan?
He rammed me.
Poland. Is this place in Poland on the base map? I think it might be. Well, yeah, I thought that there were like 3 cities in Poland that were on the base map. You good?
Woo. I'm surprised I haven't gotten banned yet.
When did you ram into him?
No. I kind of cut him off, but he stopped in time.
Oh, cool. That is base map.
I didn't realize he was even coming, and I just saw him come
I'll
at
do
like
that then.
it's probably a car. Jesus, he just freaking he rammed me now. Oh, but he's stopped dead.
Oh, that trailer's right over there.
Piece of
Sweet.
shit. Well, if he had his camera recording, then insurance fraud. Or maybe he did that to commit insurance fraud. It's possible. I don't know. Regardless, my truck is stopped. I'm in a hurry now. And plus, my trailer had 10% damage, and I'm probably gonna have to pay for this load, considering it was it says tolerable. It said, wow, yep, I almost had to pay for it. Whatever.
We deliver the future.
How do you go
Oh,
outside again?
that's someone's trailer.
Oh, two. And then how do you zoom in and out?
Scroll wheel. Excuse me. Alright. I'm gonna go park somewhere. I'll park up here. Why not? Ugh. Ugh. Perfect. So that's what the trailer looks like for the event. I think it looks pretty cool. The thing I like the most about it are the taillights.
Well, taillights are not that good because you can't see them from a long distance. That's
Yeah.
quite a problem.
Ah, yeah, that's true. They're a little decorative. But is it... I feel like they lit up a little bit better in single player. Maybe not.
Maybe.
But yeah, I guess the flares aren't very defined.
You don't see them from a distance,
Yeah.
I can assure you.
But there's a lot of... Well, I just noticed when I was following Ben a little bit ago that the flare distance isn't that great anymore. Look at all these lights. You won't miss that truck. Jeez.
Why did I just spend money to repair my truck?
Wait, what are you
can't-
doing?
I
What are
literally,
you doing over
literally,
there? Oh.
I'm upgrading my truck.
Oh. Oh. Someone else's too.
Like, I want to get, like, the beefiest freaking engine. Oh, man, I'm not high enough level.
Denied.
Ooh.
Dun dun dun.
The iShift VT, no, ATO 3512DR transmission.
Amazing.
Whatever it means.
Yeah, whatever that is. Exclusive interior is 30,000 euros. I don't know. What do you guys think? Is it time for a pink color change?
Let's go pink.
Do
Wow.
it.
There's like literally a paint job that looks exactly like Burlington Northern Railways.
You should do it.
It's green and red. It's like Christmas.
You should do it.
Yeah.
Ooh, I do kind of need fuel. Well, we'll stop on the way east of Hanover, I think.
I still kind of like
Just so I
the
remember.
Dancing in Paris. I like the Dancing in Paris scheme.
Yeah.
All right. Screw it. I guess I'm not.
You good?
Yeah. I have to figure out what level I'm at.
Should be able to determine from...
Level 14. Okay, so I'm getting there.
Maybe.
I'm level 14.
Maximum. Wait, where's that?
Few
Is it
more
the top here?
I
45. All right, so we're going to Poznan.
Did you already pick up a
Poznan,
load?
Poland. Yes. Yeah, because it was the only one that was the racing components
Why do we have to use racing components?
For the event?
for the event.
Oh. Oh yeah. See, I see racing components to Strasbourg.
Yeah, do you have one to Poznan? Poznan?
Poznan?
Type in
yes,
rack.
I do, but it's not that though. It's plastic film
Oh,
rolls.
well, I already picked up the load to Poznan, so we're going to Poznan. Whatever
Oh,
you can
shit.
find to Poznan, take it.
Alright. Just give me a second.
What does this guy want?
Dusseldorf. Dijon. Mustard. Oh,
Exactly.
Is that where they make Dijon
what the hell is that guy
mustard?
talking about?
Is that where it originated the style, or is it not really related?
What is?
Dijon mustard.
Yeah, Dijon mustard is actually something.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's actually from Dijon.
Is it from? Yeah. Did it originate there? Or?
Maybe the recipe.
Yeah, the generic recipe, because there's tons of different brands.
Well, you learn something new every day. At least I have the law turned off.
Watch this guy. This guy say something. He's just sitting there. I feel like who?
Peter Griffin.
Yeah.
Oh god, I have to drive through this freaking ridiculous thing. Oh. Alright, you're gonna have to give me a minute.
Oh, is it the
It's only
Shamari?
4.5 meters wide. Yeah, how do I turn off voice chat in here, by the way? This guy's just
You hit
Earring
tab. You look at your
ear
radio
raping me.
above. Hit tab, and then you get a mouse, and then you can click to the left, down, left area of the. Oh, you
I
can just click
see
the
it,
knob,
okay.
and you can hit the knob and turn it off.
Sound. Microphone device. Microphone.
Well,
volume.
no, that's not what I'm talking about, but.
Where am I supposed to go?
So if you hit, you see the CB radio in your cab?
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Yeah. Hit tab and then right click. You get a cursor, and you can click on the button on the physical radio to turn it on and off. On off.
Yeah, I don't see it.
Oh, well then you can just turn the radio volume down. I'm sure that will work too.
Voice volume? Is that it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Kill it. Kill it.
Get it for fire!
I guess Micro Reese is going with us. Or this is just this is the new parking lot. Side street. I guess they're gonna. Are we all gonna sit here now? Oh boy. And so it begins. The convoy.
Mistakes will be made.
Yeah.
Stick wheel.
Philo 711. Hey, hello. Welcome, welcome.
50711, come in. This is Rubber Ducky.
We've got ourselves a convoy. Maybe. Nope, this guy gave up.
Alright, wait. Where are you guys at? I just pulled
Outside
out
trade. Oh wait, so you're over. Okay, and you're gonna end up heading east, right?
I'm
West,
over in
east.
Hanover.
Yeah, so am
Yeah.
I. Yeah, Chamari. All right, we'll head that way. This guy's.
I'll
gonna end
meet
up
you there
leaving, too.
tomorrow.
See, I don't know what's happening here. We're gonna drag race.
Holy crap. Alright, wait, where are you guys again?
Is this guy just hanging there? Over by Tradox, so we gotta head your way. Ugh.
Oh.
Ugh.
Yeah, I see you. Alright, then I'll just
I have
pull
to
over the side
demount
of
the
road.
curb. There we go. Headlights. Whoops. I almost got kicked for that myself. I mean, it's summertime, and it's like light time all the time. Oh, you're up there. Alright. There's no one coming.
What's the hazards again?
F. You're good to go, though. We're here. So yeah, welcome to the stream. We're heading east. Oh boy, that was close. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh! Are you serious? Well, that happens in multiplayer too.
Mistakes were made.
Yep.
Oh.
I
Quite a
told
nice
you
one at
mistakes
that.
would be made.
I think someone's driving a little tired. We're heading east. Before I was so rudely interrupted.
Wait, this guy's actively terrorizing me.
Oh, is he? So that wasn't a mistake? That it was a purpose?
It was on purpose.
I'm just gonna try and trick him into going this way.
It's so hard to do when you have a trailer. Alright, get
Did I
ready.
make it? Nope. Yep. Shit.
He's trying to rob
Still
you of your
behind me.
plastic. He really wants that flail plastic.
Did he just brake check you?
Yep.
What a dick.
Welcome to multiplayer. These are the people who should be banned for 3 months.
See, how do you deal with it? See, that's why I liked Flight Sim X. When someone came in to your multiplayer session and flew the Hornet, they would immediately just leave because they would instantly
Yeah.
overspeed the plane.
Oh yeah.
They would either
Overspeed.
snap the wings off,
Overspeed.
or they would go too fast, or they would just crash.
Is he still up there? Or what?
Yeah. Yep. I'm trying to distance myself from him.
There he is. Here we go.
Alright. I think I'm just
Keep
gonna pull
going.
over and
Just
wait.
no, don't pull over. Just keep going. Just slow down a little bit because we're catching up. I gotta get some fuel up here though.
I love how trucks have like a safe RPM operating range of like 500 RPM.
Well, you probably don't have your you don't have adaptive shift enabled probably.
I don't know what that is.
So that takes you up to a whole whopping 2,000 RPM.
Wait, how do you change that?
It's a setting in the controls options, I think.
So I could go faster,
No,
or it just gives you more throw?
it gives you more. It gives you. I mean, there's a torque band on the engine, so honestly, it doesn't really help that much. It does
just-
at lower speeds, but whenever you get up to higher speeds, I
Right.
think.
So you can get the torque in the higher RPM. Or the
Yeah,
lower
well, yeah. So the torque really comes in at like 1,200 to 1,700 maybe, and then it really dies off. But the way automatics will work is if you just floor it, which you're doing with a keyboard, it'll just take it all the way up to 2,000. But what you have on there is that it just stops at 15.
Have there been CVTs developed for trucks yet?
No.
Neo?
I don't think so. I mean, that would have to be one hell of a chain.
So
Or a belt. It's not, I feel like it would just destroy whatever belt or chain it's trying to use versus the
not if you build
Teeth
a
and
beefy enough
gears.
one.
they just need like they need
Doesn't matter.
the torque.
Tesla will
that
come out with an operational electric truck before they do that.
yeah. There is a Tesla truck mod for Euro Truck and American Truck.
Yep.
I have watched videos on it. I haven't actually tried it myself.
How do you recharge it? Do you go
You
to
refuel.
the gas station?
Ah,
Yeah.
true.
You do. I'm gonna stop at this fuel station up here.
Okay, I'm just gonna go through the fuel station and keep going. No, maybe I'll stop too. Wait, what happened to our friend there?
I don't know.
Oh, there he is. He's behind us.
Wait, just the cab dude, or the purple truck? The purple truck.
I hope
He's
not. No, I think it's purple truck.
the purple truck.
Good.
That's okay. The cab, the Volvo dude. Oh, didn't mean to do that.
That guy we need to shoot.
Pump the key.
That guy we need to shoot.
I don't need to reboot it.
Gonna bust a cap in the CPU. I'm gonna give this thing a real bruise strain of death. And I have no problem shooting this computer.
Oh man. All right, we are ready. Yeah, I don't think that guy actually followed.
Nah, he didn't. He actually wishes a good trip.
Oh, he did.
Did.
No, I didn't notice. I was too mad at him. It's a standoff.
Alright, I'm just gonna send this truck. I'm just gonna send it.
Just gonna send it.
As soon as I drop this trailer off, I'm just gonna send it.
Sure.
Mm-hmm. I'm not joking. You're gonna want to get it on camera.
Watch me hit the sick ramp, bro. And Greg's here, calling us a bunch of hall nerds.
Wow.
And getting off by transporting shit. You know it. Alright. I don't even have this centered. Yeah. There we go.
Oops.
I'm not even sure if he's trying to insult us or just... Oh.
Alright. Where are we heading? We're doing well. We're doing well. We're doing well. We're in the middle of Germany. We're heading east to Poland. Well, I'm doing part of the event. Hey, look, trash on the ground.
See, that insult doesn't apply to me because I don't drive a truck.
Well, you're literally driving a truck right now.
But I don't drive a truck.
Would you fly him? What?
No. I don't drive a truck. All right, come on. Someone gets
try.
you don't.
Jesus, take the wheel.
Like, I don't give a fuck. I don't drive a truck. Hello?
Alright.
Anyways.
I don't get it.
That's too bad.
Deception. I'm sorry, Jason. Just, you know, on the internet tend to be quite negative.
Tis what it is.
Indeed.
But it's good to be back. It's good to be back in this on a Thursday evening. I'm ready for the weekend, finally. The past couple of weekends, I was like, ugh.
Dude, you have no idea how ready I am for the weekend. I almost can't go to work tomorrow. I'm so sick of this week.
Yeah. It's actually alright for me. The problem that we kind of have right now is like half the team is on vacation any given week because it's summer. So it's hard to get stuff done. But I have enough. I always have something to do. That's just how it is in IT. There's always something that can be done.
Indeed.
It's all good, Greg. No worries. Oh, now's my chance to pass Ben. This could end poorly.
Ain't gonna happen. I gotta get
Hey,
that horn.
stay
That's so
in
much
your
better.
lane. Yeah, your
Okay.
your horn just sounds too horny.
Wow.
It's not. It's a friendly horn.
Horny on main.
No, you know what? Mine sounds like the Tonka horn.
It does. Oh, did either of you ever play like a Tonka game growing up on the computer? Because I spent
No,
a
I
lot
never
of
did.
hours doing that.
That's why I know the horn sound. Right.
Wait,
Taco
you
game?
didn't? You didn't? But you know
I
the
was
sound?
thinking- Oh
Oh,
my god! I hit an invisible wall.
Oh,
my
gosh.
goodness! I hit an invisible wall.
What?
I don't even know what just happened. Somehow
My truck just stopped.
I steered so hard, my truck buried itself into the ground as Ben's truck just like ate shit.
Dude,
randomly.
I was just in the right lane. I didn't even hit the railing.
I don't even know what happened.
There was a guy standing on the side of the road. That's all I saw. And then I
Did
must
you?
have hit him.
Oh, is it
It
a
wasn't-
random
it wasn't
event
a
that
car, it
didn't
was
like
just a
fully
random
load?
person. It was a pedestrian.
It was yeah, that's what it was.
So and here's the kicker: 1% damage.
That's all. Yeah, usually when you do that, if you like tap a blade of grass, your truck ends up with like 25%.
Well, I know. It's because this isn't grass. This is like frickin' mercury that they have out here or something.
Oh, it's plastic grass. That's why it looks the same every time you pass by. Hey, Philo
No
711,
wonder
if
I
you're
have
still
to
here,
constantly-
if
no
you're
wonder
still
I have to
here,
constantly transport used plastics. All it is recycled grass.
Philo 711, if you're still here, thanks for the follow. Yay. But yeah, the grass is
Grassy.
it is. It's plasticky.
Well, you can't get grass stains on your shorts, at least.
So yeah, Tonka games. I actually Greg knows about them. He's talking about it in chat. Gosh, it was that and then Construction Zone. That one I played a lot too. There were a few games in that series I played.
I only played Tonka, I think.
Tonka was the one where you like move the truck with a mouse because it was
Yes,
like a
click and
Windows.
drag.
It was just click and drag. Not even in some cases you just moved the mouse because your cursor was the truck, and it moved on like a 2D screen.
Yep.
And it was just top down view. It's kind of like Busy
Raider.
Town. I did that when I was little.
Backhoe. The hole digger. The steamroller.
Oh right, you clicked on the truck and it would
Finish
call it
one
what it
job
was.
before you start another.
Yeah, yeah. Hold on
I
there,
remember all
partner.
that stuff. Yeah.
Mr.
I remember
Eager
playing this-
McBeaver.
Yeah. I remember playing this Windows 95. I think it was Windows 95. Maybe Windows 98. Game called Outlaws.
Outlaws.
And
What was it? What was it about?
it was a first-person shooter. But it was like
You're playing
the
that
most basic.
when you were a kid? How dare you? No, I'm just kidding.
Actually, I think I used to play with my dad,
Yeah, yeah.
and then we upgraded to Call of Duty when it came out, and then
Did you play the original Call of Duty?
yeah. Yep. And there's this one game that we used to play. Well, we always used to play Gran Turismo, but that's a whole different. That was our game, was Gran Turismo.
Right, yeah. And then
Played Gran Turismo 1, 2, 3,
5.
4, and 6.
What happened to
Skipped
5?
5. Just didn't play it.
Okay, so it was. Excuse me. It wasn't like going from Windows 8 to 10. They didn't just decide to skip it.
No.
Because otherwise applications running would think they're running on Windows 95. So they were like, well, we're not going to do Windows 9. We've already had too many Windows with the number 9 in them.
Windows 95.
And no one thought ahead 25 years ago.
Yeah, why don't they just...
Or not 25, not
that's
even.
the
What am I
basics.
saying?
DOS OS.
No one thought 20 years ago that there would be another 9 in another Windows title. Windows 2018. I should have just stuck with the year.
I'll
Then
bet
they would
no
never
one
have that
30
problem.
years ago thought that there would be a Windows anything.
Fair. That's fair.
DOS, right?
Yeah.
And by the way, my work, you want to hear something funny? My work still to this day uses a DOS-based system for their inventory.
Oh, a lot of things do.
It's
DOS
really
is still. Oh yeah.
ugly. It's ugly.
Yeah. That makes XP
holy
look
shit.
like the future still.
It
Because
does.
a lot
It
of
really
companies still
does.
use XP, and even though it's not supported anymore, and major security vulnerabilities.
Well, the weird thing is, we only use DOS for like handling product movement and stuff like that within in-house. But we
Yeah.
use Windows 10 for actual work.
Oh, for sure. Here's someone behind me.
Windows 10.
Wandos.
Windows.
And we have PhDs using supercomputers to do like high-level modeling and stuff like that, and yet these people still think it's okay to use a DOS-based system for other stuff. I mean, I guess whatever works, but
Yeah.
No one
Random,
complained
man.
yet.
Nothing
That's why-
broke
Oh,
yet.
many
That's the
people-
mentality. That's a common mentality is in a business
just
is
not the
if
right
it's
person has complained.
as long as it's working, don't change it, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, that's why, smart companies are 20 years plus ahead of everybody else.
Oh yeah. Because they get their system, And it's covered in spider webs, but it still works. Viruses don't even want to touch DOS. Well, you know, the other thing, too, is that it's not entirely as true anymore that Mac is free from viruses. Technically, they never were, but the OS was so uncommon that no one cared to try to attack with a virus to a Mac machine. But nowadays, everyone's pretty even. Even Android is vulnerable. I was reading something today about about malware that basically steals information off of Android operating systems on phones, which is just great. That stuff's all over the place now. Oh, Toll City, here we come. Amranito 2000, hey, well, we're on Euro 2. If you can find us, we're heading to Poznan, Poland. Finishing up the racing components, World Trucks event, so that's our fate, is wherever the next one is, that's where we're going to try to go. We're trying to stay on the main map, too. For now.
How much do you have left to do?
After this, 2 more, I think.
Oh, pretty close.
Yeah,
I think after this,
fishing in
I
time.
think after this run, I'm gonna get going.
Alright, that's fine.
I can only truck for so long without
Dying.
my eyes going cross-eyed.
Gonna go play some DCS?
I'm thinking about it, but I don't know.
You gonna be around this weekend, or?
No, fortunately not.
Going home to fly?
No, Greg is coming to Buffalo on Saturday, and then after that I'm going home to a dinner family.
Oh, okay.
Got like a family friend dinner, so we're going over there, and then on
Very
Sunday
nice.
it's Father's Day, so
Right.
celebrating that. So I probably won't be. Oh, and I
This truck
have to
is trying to pass me.
my one friend from Rochester Airport all the way back to Buffalo again on Sunday.
Okay, okay. Carrying trailers.
His cousin is getting married, and in DC, and they're flying out. Get this, they're flying out tomorrow, and they're gonna fly back in on Sunday.
Huh.
And the wedding is Saturday.
Wow.
And I'm taking him home. I told him 8 o'clock. Like, you're gonna have to sit there because he gets in at noon. He's gonna have to sit there for 8 hours before I pick him up. I said, tough luck.
Yeah.
You want me to drive
fit into
you?
your
You're gonna
schedule
wait.
somehow.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, damn it. Okay.
Sounds like Chloe's home. She was up in Denver today, so that's like an hour, 15-minute drive. It's long for work. That guy was hauling ass.
Was Paulo doing his poop dance, or was he just jumping up and down? I mean, was he just like wagging?
He was just getting out. His collar's really loud. His tags just clang
Because
together.
the poop dance is the same as the food dance, right?
It is. It's
funny how that works.
it's more of a yes, this is what I want you to do dance. So yes, I want to give you food, or yes, I want you to open the door so I can go take a dump.
Yes, he's communicating.
He's communicating through his legs. Yeah. Yeah. Well, the backstory, it's not such a nice story, but his digestive system was a little messed up.
To say the least.
To say the least, he had a very rough time for 24 hours because of the medication. We think it was the medication we were giving him for his paws because they were cut from whenever he was on his 12-day adventure while we were trying to find him. And yeah, the medication did not agree with his digestive system. We'll just leave it at that. So we were in for a rough 24 hours, but he's okay now.
I was gaming with Josh earlier this week, and I just hear, "Uh-oh,
no.
Chloe!"
Clean up in the hallway. Hallway 2. I should slow down.
I don't think this toll. I don't think this toll works.
Oh look! Please remember that reckless driving and ramming is against the rules.
Sorry.
Said no one ever.
You don't say.
That's not the gear I want. That's not the gear I want either. What's going on? There we go. Ugh. Switch us off.
I am probably like one of the worst actual truckers on this game.
I think this guy has a 730 horsepower. He's got me on this one. Damn it. Drag race.
I has more power than you, I think.
Oh, he's got it. Bastard. Those trailers are lighter. What do I got? I got, oh, that's track IR. Oh, good grief. I have 21 tons. Those trailers are like 9. Hey, stay in your lane. I'll slow down. Fine. That's what you're supposed to do. That's the etiquette. Slow down. Flash your lights. They can get over if they're paying attention. They're not paying attention. He's fine. He's not lag spiking. They say they like give like 200 meters, but come on, you're good. You're good. Oh, I'm getting off here anyway. Whoops. Oh, he's also exiting here. How convenient. Seems like people pass me just in time for their exit. That always happens.
Oh. I gotta get my wheels set up for this game.
Yes, you do. It'll make you go less cross-eyed.
Slightly.
Yeah, yeah. Oh wait, how'd you end up behind me? Oh,
Pretty
the
much.
the
Well,
toll.
I almost.
I wasn't even
killed
paying
myself
attention.
at the toll booth.
You almost
Like,
what?
I almost killed myself at the toll booth because I saw one
Because
that
of
I thought
the
was
indestructible
open.
barrier.
No, I saw one that I thought didn't have a barrier,
But it did.
and then it just spawned like when I was
Yeah.
10 feet. So.
Well, that's a weird one.
Amaranito, thanks for the follow, man. I wonder if you found us yet in Poznan. I haven't checked the usernames. Break! Stop!
Fudge.
It's a red light! It's a red light! Oh well, I'll go too.
You can do red on red.
No, this isn't America, this is Europe.
Yeah. Close enough.
Is that legal anywhere in Europe?
Not that I know.
Oh.
I mean, bikes can do it, but not trucks.
Like bicycles or
Do
actual-
bicycles.
Now, technically, do bicycles have to stop first, or can they just keep rolling to the right?
They have to stop and then they can go to the right.
Okay. Yeah, same thing with what motor vehicles can do in the U.S.
Oh wow, I totally missed my target.
And I think Canada, and I think Mexico, I don't know. Unless otherwise posted. There's so many exceptions. Just gotta like keep your eyes peeled for signs that say no turn on red.
I'm in a hurry now, Skip.
Yeah, you and your
Okay.
hurry. Alright. Alright.
Hey!
Ice cream truck?
Hey!
There is an ice cream truck that comes through here. Alright, and I only got 2 more of those to go.
Shoot, I got 75K.
I'm having
I
a
can
side
almost buy a new
conversation with Chloe. I'm sorry. What?
truck. Ding, ding,
Oh,
ding,
yeah.
ding. See you
I'd
at the
rather be
Krusty
struck
Krab,
by a
SpongeBob.
flying ice cream truck.
I was thinking of the one where Patrick's on the back.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no.
Meet you at the Krusty Krab. Oh
Oh, it's too far into Poland. Loads isn't a DLC, I think, so I gotta go.
no! We're in Polska.
What about... Oh, no, that's still too far. Polska. Actually, I'm gonna go like that.
You want to go to Hungary?
Hungry? Are you hungry?
I don't even know why I'm talking right now because I'm not doing another load.
Yeah. I don't want it to go all the way back over there again.
Let's do it on cargo weight up.
Oh, there we go. Oh wait, that's Sweden.
Oh,
Ah. Come on.
24 kilotons. Okay. Hello.
All right. Thanks for joining.
Bye.
Thanks for putting up with my shenanigans.
Anytime.
When I'm playing like a flight simulator, I'm like focused. I'm like with it. Or even a building game, but when I'm playing like a truck sim or something, I'm out of it. I'm really out of it.
Yeah. Yeah, because you obviously you're more into flying than driving.
Makes sense. By the way, that's not a plane, that's a train.
What?
What? Hang on a second. Did I just go into third person? Cheater. I'm parked.
Really?
What is up, username? Yeah, I might have to go further east here. Let's see. Because there's really... Well, now I'm glad they fixed that now so that the filter stays when you refresh. Because before I think it didn't. Yeah, I know, it's not very realistic. I just like looking at the truck. Alright, I'm gonna go into Warsaw just to do this last trip here. And we might get Steve or Christian on here. We'll have to see. It might not be for another half hour or so. But I'll head this way. We'll do a quick one out, and then I can try coming back. We'll see what's out there. And now that I'm gonna ride solo, we'll put some background music on. Some Monster Cat radio. I'll keep it pretty quiet.
Alright guys, I'm headed off. Have a good night.
Alright, Ben. Have a good one.
See ya.
And for the record, flight sims are better than any other game. Ooh.
Who said that?
Username in chat. You can go talk to him about flight sims.
Oh.
I don't mind flight sims, but this is my primero uno simulation here. Flight sim is my second.
No. On that note.
On that note, Ben is running away because this is not his primero uno.
Yeet. Good night.
Good night. But yeah, username, we were actually doing some DCS yesterday. With the F-18, the new DLC. Which is pretty cool. We set up a mission. I got one kill, air to air, and Ben, who had just left, got like 5. He's a much better pilot than I am, but I still enjoy it. I'm just gonna like sneak through here. See, I exercised extreme caution. That light was stuck at red, so it was never gonna change. But I'm for whatever reason I do flight sims, but I've always loved driving trucks and buses a little more than flying. But part of that is that I have a really crappy joystick though too. It like was not staying put. Also, it's like extremely off center now, in that it it like will not stay centered when I let go of it, so the plane will just nose up or nose down. Even the F-18 that trims automatically was doing that, so that's always good. Yeah, I might, because this desk that I'm using right now actually was kind of designed for flight simulation, a little more than driving. It can do both, but it's set up for like a yoke, and they call it a simulation station. Simulation station. And it can do both, but it's kind of set up for flight sims more so than driving. But I gotta set up for driving, obviously. Yeah, I gotta switch my windows around here. Let's see. Alright, there we go.
Just keyboard and mouse.
$50,000 custom game, $20 flight. No yoke, keyboard and mouse. Yeah, man. I tried to do DCS with a keyboard and mouse, and it didn't work. Like, that game expects you to use a joystick or a magic wand. Yeah. But I did flight sim for the longest time with keyboard and mouse. I mean, I did these driving sims with keyboard and mouse for a long time too, and then I got my first wheel, which was a was it the Momo racing wheel? And that was like day and night. Yeah, that was also a Logitech wheel, but it was like a Formula 1 kind of style. I mean, it was still a round wheel, but like it didn't turn very far. It like turned, what is it, 120 degrees one way and 120 the other way. Yeah, 240.
That's not bad.
But it worked, yeah, it worked fine. And that was before I think the G25 even came out. And then I saw the G25 and I was like, 900 degrees of rotation? I'm in the joystick, so, or the shifter. Xbox. I do have a 360 controller. I actually have a Xbox One controller that I haven't really used recently, but it came with the Oculus Rift, which I know I say every time. I gotta figure out how that thing actually works with streaming, so I can try and stream like a flight sim in Oculus, because even though you don't get the perspective I do, it's like night and day in simulation games. It's just, it plops you right in the seat, and it feels like you could reach out and grab like the arm of like say the passenger's chair. It's just like it works very well. And as Ben and I were talking about earlier, it's not for everyone. Like, I had a guest come over. We had a guest visit us actually a couple weeks ago. All right, username, thanks for hopping in. We'll catch you some other time. So we had someone visit us a couple weekends ago. He tried out Oculus Rift with the truck simulator, and after like 3 minutes, he was like, "All right, I'm done. I'm going to be sick." And it's like he doesn't get motion sickness in a car in real life, but like it's just something about, I guess, you not moving, but like your eyes perceiving that you're moving, and it's just not for everyone. But like even me, when I first got Oculus Rift and I was like sitting and like stopping and going in the truck, I would like lean forward or lean backward when I would stop and go, because it just, my body felt like
for something that wasn't there.
Yeah, my body was anticipating G-forces that weren't happening. And then like after like day 2, day 3, it was like, okay, like I completely adjusted to it, and I'm glad I did, because that would have sucked if I kept getting motion sickness from it
Yeah.
after buying it.
That's when you need the force something with the
Full
the special
motion.
share yeah, the full
Like
motion
what
share they
SCS
have.
has, yeah.
Yeah.
Did they ever like come towards your way with it?
There's Le Mans. They could have been there, but not the kind of CDF. I don't really travel out of Paris. So
Oh yeah. Because that would be cool if you could try that out. But like for
Yeah.
me, that'd be an expensive flight out. It was a lot for me to even just go to London for a week. I'm glad I did it though. But yeah, that'd be something cool to visit. I'd love to visit their office too. They had an open house that I saw on they announced on their forum or their blog a few weeks ago, and had quite the turnout there. I think that looked pretty cool. I didn't realize that they're actually sharing a building with several other offices, so they have like a floor, I guess, somewhere. It's still much bigger than their original office. And I guess they moved away from city center. I think their original office was like in the center of the city or something, because it was like really close quarters with other buildings. And then now it's like this giant building with this, I don't know, I guess I don't know if there's a highway behind it or not. I have to relook at the pictures, but it was like a lot more open.
Open space.
Yeah. And they built it up pretty well on the inside. Some of the pictures I saw with the styling's pretty cool. It looks like a cool environment to work in.
Yeah.
But for my job, well, before I ended up working remotely now, we moved from a pretty old, crappy building like a couple miles down the road to this brand new building that was just built for us. So that was a cool experience, getting into a brand new office. Although I do miss when we had cubes in the old office, and then they did open floor seating as the new style for the new office. So it was like you kind of like awkwardly sat next to the other guy working at the desk next to yours, and everyone had a little less space because they combined two buildings basically into one. So we had like a 2-building campus before we moved.
Yeah.
And the buildings were right next to each other, but it was still, I guess we kind of downsized a tiny bit, but the views and this is in Baltimore, Maryland. The views are pretty cool of the harbor there, and it's always cool to go back once in a while. When I go back from my sync up with the team after being out in Colorado for like 3 months, it's like, hey, here's my face. There's a face behind the keyboard.
Dun dun dun.
Oh man, it's so lonely out here. There's no trucks. Why did I go this way? Oh, is there
Not a
someone
lot of
behind me?
people.
Or is that just science? That's just science. I'm going crazy. Oh, ha, ha. But yeah. I am ready for the weekend. Oh, that was close. I actually can't go too far though, because I'm going to be on call.
Still be able to sleep a bit, get some rest.
Oh yeah, we're still kind of recovering after that long chasing
Yeah.
of the dog. I mean, we didn't do that much chasing. It was just mostly like
Worrying.
freaking out
Yeah.
for a straight 12 days.
That's not good.
Yeah, I'm glad it ended the way it did though, because it could have been much worse. I'm blown away that after that many days that he was he was okay. He just needed water. He was getting water a few days before I think we found him on last Saturday. So he was obviously eating and drinking because he like hardly lost weight. just not eating very nutritious food. There. But yeah, it'll be good to like just relax this weekend. I got a whole to-do list to do tomorrow before I can do that. So, but it'll actually be good though, cause I do need to get some stuff done around the house because we've been neglecting our yard. We actually have to do adult things now, like water the yard, because it's mostly watering weeds because out here in Colorado, there's no such thing as like a green, luscious lawn like there is on the East Coast. It's like sand and rock, and there's the occasional neighbor that will go all out and like put all this sod down and like roll out a carpet of grass and then spend a fortune watering it. But naturally occurring out here, there's not much grass at all. It's like tumbleweeds, which I would have associated more with like Arizona in the Southwest, or even like parts of California. But like even in Colorado, it's like you have to dodge them when you're on the highway. It's I was out biking a couple months ago, and there was a tumbleweed that like almost like was in my path when I was biking, and I was like, uh-oh.
In your face.
Practically. Oh, there is someone back there. He's catching up.
Say, did you have especially low temperatures these days?
No, actually. We've been having pretty hot and dry weather, which isn't really good. It's actually higher than average. There's actually some wildfires on the south side of the state of Colorado, and then like the northern neighboring state of New Mexico. So we're actually getting some of that smoke, believe it or not. Like I was looking out at the mountain range, it's like maybe 20 miles away from our house, the Rocky Mountains. And it looked really hazy, so like I was kind of familiar with that because on the East Coast, when it's humid out, it's hazy everywhere you look.
Yeah.
But the thing is that it's actually really low humidity here right now, like really dry air. And it dawned on me this afternoon that that's not haze. That's actually smoke being blown all the way up here to central Colorado from southern Colorado, and like we're talking like a couple hundred miles. The smoke is traveling. It's crazy. I gotta look up like how bad that is. Yeah, it's there have been some close calls here too. Actually, this year, there was a couple of grass fires not too far from our house here. But those weren't luckily those weren't that bad. Like the fire teams out here are pretty good at knowing what to do about those, and they're good at containing them within like the city limits, kind of. But these other ones that are further out, further to the south, and even
harder to control.
Yeah, they're just sometimes they just have to let them burn if they're out there far too big and they're not too close to civilization. They'll try to fight them, but they have to do it strategically, because it's covered. They cover so many acres of land. It's just insane. Is this guy gonna let me over or what? He's gonna get in the other lane. Thank you, sir. Oh, he's also doing the racing components. Alright. Maybe we're going to the same place. We'll find out. But yeah, I guess we're not really used to this climate, so we're not sure if it's normal that it's this hot and dry. Yeah. I've been hearing that, I mean, we're talking like 90 degrees Fahrenheit, which is common in the summertime, even like in where I grew up, but there was less risk of fire compared to out here.
It's less dry.
Yeah, it's... Yeah, I'm not used to this kind of dry heat.
It's unbearable.
Yeah, there he goes. Meow. Yeah, but...
Because out
what's that?
I was gonna say that out here in France we are like 5 degrees Celsius below the normals.
Oh, are you? So you're unusually
Yeah.
cold. That's...
Yeah, that's unusually cold. I know. And it's rainy all the time.
That sounds a lot like England. Or like even, for us, Seattle up in the northwest. Huh. Well, that's interesting, because for us, we're like 10 degrees above average.
Yeah, that's weird.
Which is...
What the heck is going on here?
Apparently we brought crazy weather with us once we moved out here, because like last summer it was actually really wet, which is unusual. So like this dryness we're having now is actually pretty common. But last summer, like, it rained almost every day. Like, it would downpour. Just out of nowhere, it would just start downpouring, but only like for a couple minutes. And this happened every single day, and then it would just be sunny again. Like extreme weather changes. Colorado apparently has some pretty extreme weather, and we weren't entirely prepared for that. But luckily, we've been spared of like hail damage. Apparently, was it Tuesday night? Wednesday? Oh, I think it was, yeah, Tuesday into Wednesday this week. Apparently there was a very, very bad storm that came through around midnight. It actually woke me up. It was because I'm a pretty light sleeper. We only had like thunder and lightning and some rain, but apparently that same storm that passed over us actually had like golf ball or almost baseball sized hail that fell. And basically caused, like, broke windshields on cars that were parked outside, and damaged rooftops, and luckily we didn't get any of that, and we could park our cars in our garage, but people to the south of us got hit really badly, and they had tons of property damage, and I was reading comments on social media, people reacting to news articles saying, yeah, like, we just, like, had our house fully repaired from a storm in 2016, and then this storm came rolling through last night and kind of screwed them over again. I was like, oh, that sucks. It's just... I guess that, yeah, Colorado in the past few years apparently has been getting some really bad hail, so...
Mustn't be easy at all.
Yeah, luckily we've avoided... I drove through some hail a couple weeks ago, and luckily it was small. But, like, what would have taken, like, just an hour for us to drive through ended up taking us, like, 2 hours. It was, like, twice as long to get to our same destination, just because of the hail was just a mess.
Yeah.
I want to go right back the way. I'm going to head down, up, down, up, down, down. I think I'll try. I think I'll do this one. Yeah, I'll head that way. Down into Hungary. Hungary. Have you ever tried the Hungary map?
Not that I know.
Okay, that's a 1 to 3 scale map. What do you call it? Yeah, but it still has, it covers maybe a third. Actually, I don't even know. Maybe a fifth of the country. And that alone is a lot. Unfortunately, it hasn't been developed on recently. Actually, not that I know of, because I think that there actually is a development site that's away from SES forums now, so maybe it is being developed very slowly. But it's been out for years, and It's actually a lot of fun to play on. It's like one of the first maps that I downloaded as DLC and was just blown away because for me, like, if I can find a good map that's a 1-to-1 scale, like, I'll fall in love with it because I just I like the long distances. To me, it makes it more simulation like.
Yeah.
So that's why I like those so much. Even though they do get a little tedious. Like the Dalton Highway, which is literally one road for 500 miles. But that's a 1-to-1 scale. And I drove up and down it once so far. That's 1,000 miles. And that was a lot. And I'll probably go back to that.
You do.
What's that?
Not the kind of thing you do 1,000 times a day.
Yeah, although some people, that's their job. They drive up and down that same highway every day. But you can actually make a lot of money on that road. Like 6 figures trucking. Because it's so dangerous. Alright, let's go pick up here. Let's see. I would certainly welcome cooler temperatures. I think we're actually going back down again next week, which will be nice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to spend money on AC. Because the other thing that we're learning too is out here it's actually really windy in general. But like, even if it is windy and it's not humid, if it's like 87 degree Fahrenheit wind, it's not very comfortable. But
and you don't even have forest around?
There's actually a pine forest north of us.
Pine forest, not the kind of forest that cools the air.
Right, yeah, it's all open. It's like prairie, fields. We can actually see one of the wind farms that are to the east of us and that farm will go for like, it spans like 100 miles or something crazy like that, or it feels like it does. It's just grass, that's all it is. For hundreds of miles. And that's just outside our neighborhood, practically. Yeah, hopefully the music's not too loud on the stream. I'm having a hard time gauging.
No, it's fine.
It's like dubstep. Dubstep electro. But yeah, so yeah, like I was thinking, since I'll be working from home, I can get caught up on some of that yard work. We have to pull like 1,000 weeds out of like the flower bed around the house. Because technically we're supposed to be taking care of the yard as renters of this property, but I don't think the previous tenants really did much with the landscaping. Because everything was pretty overgrown when we moved in, so we'll fix that.
They made it jungle.
Practically. Now, it wasn't as bad as the other house we looked at. The other house we looked at did look like a jungle in the backyard. Like grass was turning into bushes.
A garden? What garden?
It's all natural. Build your own rainforest. I guess I need to do this. Yeah, this might be my last trip if Steve and Christian aren't gonna be around.
Doesn't seem like.
It is getting a little late.
3 a.m. here.
Oh yeah.
That's what you call late.
Are you taking any summer classes or?
No, but I'll get a summer job.
Okay.
And some money.
Did you apply to one? Did you have one in mind or? not sure yet.
Actually had a job interview like yesterday.
Oh, nice. What was it
Went pretty well.
for any kind of animation or for?
Sadly no,
Oh.
because the only kind of thing I can do in animation for now is like, I don't know how you call it. Give me a second.
It's a happy song.
A traineeship? Yes.
Training sheet.
I don't know, just basically the corporation will take you, but not as an employee, just as something to learn.
Oh yeah,
job.
intern. So
Yeah, intern. That.
yeah, so we wouldn't get paid. Would you get credits for school or? not even?
Kinda. So that's what I'm gonna do next year. What I'm gonna do right now as a summer job is delivering.
Oh,
Yeah. And I like driving, so that should.
right. Yeah. So it's like delivery van, like a.
No, just little bags, electric bags.
Oh. Oh. Okay. I see. Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I kind of like managed to jump right into it for my internships. I actually worked at I did IT right away. I did like a lot of field services. I would go out into like the power plant and go like replace someone's computer. But that was fun. It got a lot of walking and got to explore the plant, so that was kind of cool. And then
Nice.
so I did that at a nuclear power plant, and then I went to a paper mill. They were making paper out of pulp. It always smelled so bad. I did that for a summer, and I was like, why did I leave the nuclear plant? It was so much cleaner there. Hey, Steve. Oh, that's fine. I think I'm gonna call quits after this trip because it's getting kind of late. Let me see, what am I looking at here? Maybe another 500 kilometers, so. But yeah, no worries. I mean, next week is open. I'll try to recruit maybe Christian as well. But I'm kind of like out here in the open now, just like driving across the countryside. Yeah, it's like if the wind blew the wrong way at that plant, it was so disgusting. It was just a weird smell too. It wasn't even like manure kind of smelling, but it was like, I don't know how to describe it. It's just the chemicals that were there, I guess, that were supposedly safe to inhale.
That's what they say.
That's what they say. That's what they all say. But yeah, cool. So next week I'll definitely be doing this again on Thursday. But yeah, I did that for like one summer, and I was like, okay, why did I do that? Was that the last? I think that was the last year I was an intern, and then I went to a hardcore desk job. Hey, because I was after graduation. Yeah.
As much as I wish I could do that, I can't because I have to build a network of people that I know to actually get a job afterwards. That's like the things that.
That's kind of networking is a major factor.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, even if you have the skill set and like your resume, if someone knows someone,
They'll
they might
definitely
jump
have
ahead
more
in
chances.
line. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
That sucks.
Yeah,
That is the rule.
it's the cold, hard world. Cold, hard truth. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of how I ended up. I ended up working at the plant because my dad actually was working there, so I was like, yay. I can do IT there. And then, well, the paper mill, actually, I got in. I didn't know anyone there. They're like, yeah, let's hire this guy. No one wants to work at a paper mill, so he's probably... yeah, we'll take him. No one else wants to work here. And then I ended up going back to the same company I interned for, basically. But then at, like, one of their headquarters. So that's kind of how I evolved in my career so far. This is interesting music. I gotta like shop around for VOD friendly music channels. Or you need to find someone who's really desperate for help. Exactly, like the paper mill. I'm pretty sure they were like,
Yeah.
we need someone to go around and replace all of these boxes in the stinky paper mill plant that has Windows 7 on them. Oh man, that's right, that we were upgrading to Windows 7. That was one of the projects I did. Man, that was like ages ago. Now it's Windows 10. Oh, that's right, because Steve, you do field services, kind of, right? You're doing IT at a school, right? I miss field services. I mean, I had projects on the side, too, that mostly involved a spreadsheet, so it didn't really involve programming like I do now, which I like doing. Excuse me, but like the field services aspect where you get to go around and talk to the other employees, you know, and help them out and troubleshoot their problems on like at their desk. I do miss that. Oh, for an intercity school. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I mean, and if I could, I guess my kind of like dream job would be, well, like do a little bit of programming and do some field services and write a script to save the day. And that's kind of like where I am now. I do a little bit of different types of tasks. I just don't do field services. I can't do that remotely anyway. But I do like application support, and I write some code here and there.
And fix shit.
Yes, it's basically fixing shit that's on fire. It's my coworker's catchphrase is just fix it, fix it. The import app is broken. Fix it now. Fire, fire.
Everything is on fire.
Everything is fine. This is fine.
This is fine.
Yeah. Oh, it's like why am I blanking on the name of this show now? The British IT show. IT Crowd, duh. Have you ever heard of IT Crowd or watched IT Crowd? It's great.
Never heard.
You should check it out if you have Netflix, or maybe Amazon. There are funny clips on YouTube too, even like the funny stuff is on YouTube. There's like this one episode where the one guy was just sitting at his desk working, and like this like monitor across the room just spontaneously combusted and started just catching fire. Yeah, Steve probably knows what I'm talking about. Moss was just sitting at his desk, and the monitor catches fire across the room, and he's like, he decides like, oh, I should tell someone, right? Like, oh, fire, fire, and he's like trying to find an extinguisher, and he can't find extinguisher, or it's broken or something, and he's like, I gotta tell someone, and he was like, I should really call someone, and then he was like, no, I don't want to bother anyone. So he's like, I'm gonna write an email. So he like writes an email to like the people upstairs in the building, and he's like, help, fire. He's like, no, if that doesn't sound like it's urgent enough. So he goes, help, exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point, fire, exclamation point, exclamation point. And like it's like spreading on like to like the desk and stuff. Oh, it's just like, there's like so many gifs of that floating around, him just staring at this monitor on fire. And the memes are like, this is work right now. It's so good. It's a good show. It's great. I feel like it was too short. I think it was only like 3 seasons.
That's cool.
But it's a little. It was a little short, but it was. It's still worth re-watching too. I might just do that for some of the episodes.
I'll definitely check that out.
Yeah. There's literally no one out in this part of the map right now.
Yeah. There shouldn't be a lot of people either on the rest of the map.
Oh,
1,000
right.
at most.
Yeah. 1054. Did you know there's an American Truck Simulator event coming up? I'm
Yeah,
looking
I've seen
forward
it.
to that. I will totally do that. I'll probably stream that too.
I'll try to be there, just to watch you.
Yeah. I don't know when that's going to be. I don't know if that has to do anything with the new state or not. Because they used the... It looks like in the event screenshot teaser, they have the new trailers that they're working on.
Yeah.
The box toppers. Actually, those might already be released. You know what? I think those might already be released. Just they're not. They must not be part of the Oregon DLC yet, or they won't be. I mean, they're just already released. But I'm looking forward to Oregon, and honestly, more states.
Yeah.
Because going through just California, Nevada, and Arizona, it's a little.
Getting old.
It gets a little old, yeah. American Truck needs some love. New Mexico is great. I forgot there's a forest state. How could I forget that? New Mexico is pretty great. So they're definitely getting better with like object placement and variety and styles of roads. So yeah, Steve, there's 4 now. So there's California, Nevada, Arizona, New Mexico, and they're working on a 5th now, which is Oregon. I think they're working in parallel. I think they're going to also work on, oh, I don't know, maybe Utah? That might be still in really early stages. Texas is going to take a while. It's huge compared to the other states, of course.
But is there anything like at all in Texas? Like, isn't it all empty space?
Kind of. So a lot of it is like kind of desert-like in small towns, but there's some pretty big cities. I mean, well, Houston's probably might be the most well-known, but it's not the biggest city. I think the Dallas-Fort Worth area might be maybe the most popular. But yeah, so they have to work their way from west to east, so they got to get these big empty states first.
Suddenly they hit on New York State.
Yeah,
just out of nowhere.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. How do you get over there? Good luck.
You don't. Fuck off.
Teleport. But I feel like when they get to the smaller states, they're gonna do it in a bundle because, like, at the scale the game is at, you can drive through like Maryland or like Rhode Island in like a minute or 2. Austin. Oh yeah, all the hipsters live in Austin apparently. Yeah, Austin's another big city. El Paso, maybe. San Antonio is kind of big. Is El Paso Texas? El Paso's Texas, right? Yeah, I think it is. I don't know. But they're all really spread out, yeah. I mean, growing up on the East Coast, I was used to like crossing 2 or 3 states in one day on a road trip. But like out here, when we moved out here, it took us all day to go across Kansas, and that was so fucking boring. Oh my gosh. It was just over and over. You would crest a little hill and go back down into a little hill, down into a little valley, and crest up a hill. It was like rolling hills and farmland, and that was it for 8 hours straight. And Colorado's kind of like that too. Yeah, Colorado's like that too, but less green. Kansas is actually pretty green for being in like the middle of nowhere. But when you hit Colorado, it starts getting higher in elevation and like drier and well, we did the whole thing. When we moved out here from Maryland to Colorado, We did it in 2 days. That was a couple of long days. And like the first day, you know, we went through like 7 different states, like, because it was on the East Coast, so they were closer together. And then like the second day was, well, we went through Missouri, so we went through 3 states, I guess. So we started out in St. Louis, at the Archway. So that was like the far east part of the state. So we went across Missouri and Kansas, and then Colorado. We did those 3 in a day. It's basically like driving a truck, being a trucker. That's how far you would get, maybe in a day. It was just so, yeah, it's very sparse. So like, I hope that when they start heading east, they can get more states done more quickly, because they get smaller. Ish. They should do Hawaii and then be like, good luck getting there. Get an amphibious truck. Steve drove through Indiana once and you think you saw one hill. Yeah, that's a very accurate statement. I mean, there are lots of tiny little hills in Kansas, but it's like you hardly notice them because they're so gradual, and it takes you like half an hour to go over one of those tiny hills. It's so flat. But then it gets more exciting once you get to the Rockies, so I'm looking forward to when we road trip further west and we like take Interstate 70 or 80 through the Rocky Mountains. Because we haven't explored that yet, but we have driven up Pikes Peak here in Colorado Springs, which is up to 14,000 feet, and that was fun. But yeah, the pass to like to get over to like Nevada from here is treacherous, especially in the wintertime. It's pretty bad because of the grade for trucks. So, but yeah, I'm looking forward to. I love driving and I love scenery, so it'll be pretty cool. We also want to visit Mount Rushmore too, up in the Dakotas, South Dakota, I think. Because it's actually, there's a lot of cool stuff that's like within a day from us here, like within 7 or 8 hours we can just stay overnight somewhere. So Mount Rushmore is only 7 hours from where we live, which was closer than I thought it would be. And then there's Albuquerque, New Mexico, which is only 4 hours from us, or 5. And I want to go drive on the musical road.
Yeah.
And check out the Four Corners. And that for us would be, I forget how far. There's a lot of cool stuff out here, but the states are just so just empty and big. No one wants to live in the desert.
Why did they make America so big?
We need like a new America. Chop it in half. So Steve, the musical road is actually like a set of rumble strips on a stretch of road on the a stretch of Route 66 actually, east of Albuquerque, and when you drive over it at exactly 45 miles an hour, like as America the Beautiful starts playing, or that's what it sounds like. So I guess if you go fast, it could sound like it just sounds weird. Like too fast or too slow. You got to do it just right.
But they did it in ATS.
They did, yeah. It's in ATS.
So you can actually check it out.
So you can test it out. I want to hear what it sounds like in real life, though. We'll do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I wonder how many quirks like that are actually a thing across the U.S. It's just that the musical road, I didn't know anything about it, though, until SCS talked about it.
Yeah.
But, like, I wonder what other kind of quirks they'll find in other states that they'll add. That would be pretty cool. And the other thing that's big in Albuquerque is Hot Air Balloon Festival. It's like actually I think it's every year, maybe in the fall. where there's like hundreds of hot air balloons that they launch into the sky, and it's just really colorful.
That must be a beautiful sight.
Yeah. That would be cool to go to. My coworker actually, who lives in Idaho and is actually moving to Utah actually next month. So we'll actually be working together in the same time zone, which is neat because he was actually in part of Idaho, which was in Pacific time. Well, that's where he is now. So he's an hour behind me. So I really only get to collaborate with him for like 6 hours every day, but now I'll be able to do it for 8 hours. Anyway, he went to Albuquerque for the Hot Air Balloon Festival, I think last summer, and said it's really cool. I think they actually go regularly, maybe every few years or something. So he's done it before. Oh yeah, that's dubstep. The music selection on Truckers FM is actually pretty interesting when it's in the middle of the night. it's just RNG.
Yeah.
RNG Jesus. Give me a good song.
Aaron Jesus.
Aaron, yeah, that's what I meant. RN Jesus.
Aaron Jesus.
Gotta get hype for that fat drop. We are almost there.
Shit.
Just, are we really? Oh no, we're still kind of further out than I thought we were. Holy cow, that was a long trip. Forgot how big Europe is. Oh, was that like one of those fake drops?
Eight.
So I'm driving a 2016 Scania with like I've been driving for the past 6 months just because I fell in love with it. I can't get away from it. Pulling racing components for the World of Trucks event. So I'll have one more to do after this, and I'll probably just knock out Saturday morning in VR with the crazy AI. It's kind of like music's got like a driving feel. Like I should be driving faster though. But I can't.
You're stuck.
Stupid laws. I mean, a lot of trucks are stuck at even 80 kilometers in a lot of the states legally. The limit's 80. That's just that's slow.
Yep.
Is it for safety, or is it actually for like emissions and fuel consumption?
I think if for both.
Yeah,
both.
because like it's 50 miles an hour is very slow. But I mean, I guess you guys have smaller roads, maybe more windy than the U.S. I mean, on the East Coast in the U.S., a lot of speeds are 55 miles an hour, even for trucks. And then when you head out west and south, like to Texas, in the middle of nowhere, the speed limit's like 85 miles an hour, even for trucks. If your truck can go 85 miles an hour, you're welcome to go that fast, like because it's like long, flat, and straight. So there's not much risk to it, and screw the environment. But like even like California is like, no, trucks are stuck at 55, and I think that's more of an emissions thing than anything, honestly, because they're so stringent there about that stuff. in California. I thought I read they were thinking about splitting up into different states. They've been doing that on and off for a long time, though.
Oh.
Talking about we're splitting up into Northern and Southern California, or like 3 different
Why
states.
the fuck?
It's too big. We're too torn. I don't know. Texas, if anyone, should split. Recede. Become part of Mexico. Yeah, so Steve, yeah, the events will give you like paint jobs and accessories for your truck. Usually interior accessories.
Basics.
I don't know what the prize is for this event. Guess I'll find out when we finish.
You get a small bubble head, 2 flags to put on your windshield, and a paint job, racing paint job.
Okay, yeah. So kind of similar to what the last event was.
Yep.
There's literally no one here. Red lights do not apply in this situation.
Empty streets.
Should have gone towards France. Oh well. Ugh. That would have been a smart move, because then I could have had company across the main section of the map. Next time. Alright, so this is number 11. And there's 12 for this event. I'll have to look and see when the American truck event starts, because I'll be excited for that. It seemed kind of, do I want to say dubious? No, I don't know, what's the word I'm thinking of? It seemed kind of weird. Like a non-traditional event, because they were like, here's a spy camera.
Yeah.
Someone with a spy camera caught unusual truck activity. Are we like delivering like to like a...
I don't know. I
like a
didn't
weapons
spot
facility?
anything unusual on that thing, so I don't know.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, trucks, whatever. I mean, that's what you're doing, guys.
Yeah, right. Drop this guy off. Alright.
Oh, what the f...
Oh wait, that was number 12. Hey.
So you can now claim your reward.
Yeah. I could try checking it out this way, maybe? Oh no.
You have to go on the website and claim it.
Oh, you do?
Yep.
Uh-oh. I think I broke it.
Did you?
I think I broke it. It might take a long time for this to load. Maybe it's just gonna take a long time for this to load. I don't know. We can admire the truck in the meantime. And I clicked on new accessories, and then this happened. But I think this has happened before, and it just takes a really long time.
Yeah.
Any minute now. Do 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 do.
Yeah.
Do. Huh. Yeah, I didn't realize you had to go to the website to claim. I thought it would just
That's the way-
show up.
Yeah, that's the way I did for the last event, so I guess that's the way it is. But maybe there's no way, another way, I don't know.
Alright, yeah, I guess we'll
But I
check
mean-
that stuff out next time. I think I'm gonna close the stream here while this may or may not be loading.
Forever.
Oh, I spoke too soon. New items available. I don't see any new items. What do you mean? There's nothing here.
You liar!
Yeah. Well, alright. So, yeah, I'll call it here. So thanks everyone for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. Next week we'll look to do some more of this. And, yeah, well, we won't be doing the event, but,
Holding, that's for sure.
Yeah, we'll be driving, so... Yeah, I'm so tired. I gotta get some more sleep tonight.
Get some rest.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you too. Alright, guys. We'll catch you next week. We'll have other streams in the meantime. We'll probably be doing Killing Floor with Greg again this weekend, and I think that... Oh, tomorrow night, we're going to be doing Path of Exile. I believe we're going to start around 8 p.m. Eastern. It's a little later than when I start this stream. But yeah, that'll be fun. We haven't done that in a while. We did like one episode of that. So we're actually going to start over, I think, because Steve's going to be joining us. So we're all going to start together. So yeah, you can tune in for that. Tune in for Killing Floor maybe Saturday night. I don't know if something's happening Sunday night, but we got trucking. I'm usually the trucking guy on Thursdays. So everyone have a good one. We'll catch you next time.
See.